Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a fat burning cardio workout for beginners. This entire workout consists of standing exercises only. You don't need any equipment, your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right, team, we're gonna start with just a simple warm-up. We're gonna start with the side-to-side step with the chest fly. So if I'm on one side of my mat or towel, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the hands up to about shoulder height. I'm gonna go ahead and step out with the right foot, arms go out wide, step together with the left foot, arms come back together, out with the left, back together. All right, team, alternating sides right here. We do need everything warm today. It's a full body, fat burning workout. It's gonna be awesome. Good, team. Good, it's gonna be nice and low impact, no jumping. My beginners, I got you. Beautiful, team. Good, remember to go with your own pace here. This is just a warm up and I am just your humble guide. Good. I'm doing what's best for my body. You should totally do what's best for yours. Beautiful, team. Let's go ahead and come to some hands up marches. So go ahead and bring one knee up, bring both arms up overhead, back down, bring the other knee up, both arms up, go overhead, back down. Right, team, alternating sides right here. Good. It's like I lost the words for a second there. I was like, back down, foot goes to the ground. That's what we're doing. Beautiful, team. Good. It's a bit windy today, but otherwise beautiful. I usually film at the beach, but because of the wind, we're at the park, but the park is just lovely. It hasn't been like mowed for a while. Good, team. Go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. We're gonna come to an alternating squat to hamstring stretch. We're just gonna go ahead, come down into a squat, stand back up, hinge at the hips, hamstring stretch. All right, team? Good. Don't worry about getting super low in that squat or that hamstring stretch. It's just a warm up. Try and get a little lower each rep. Take your time here. Good. It's like they haven't mowed it, this grass, since probably Christmas. My guess is they took like a Christmas break type of deal. But I really like it longer and a little wilder and untamed. I think it looks really pretty when the wind is pushing through these long blades. Beautiful, team. Good. A little wilder. Beautiful. Good, team. A few more reps here. Good, get those hips nice and loose. Good, team. Go ahead and take this warm up from the top, so we'll come right back into that side-to-side step with a chest fly. Good, team. Warming up those shoulder joints. Good. If you're like me and your shoulders are feeling a little bit sore, a little bit tight, this should feel awesome to just fling them open. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. I did lots of push-ups yesterday. So don't worry, I'm not gonna have you do any push-ups today, but I was doing lots of push-ups yesterday, so I'm feeling a little tightness in these shoulders. This feels awesome. Beautiful, team. Loosen that up. Good. Go ahead and come right back into those hands up marches. Beautiful. Use that core to bring that knee up. Sit up nice and tall. What I don't want to see is your back curving like this. All right, team. Stand up nice and tall. Tall, proud bodies. Beautiful, team. Good. Get that knee up nice and high. Perfect. Good. Go ahead and come back into that natural squat stance. Squat to hamstring stretch. Good. Good. Yeah, it's nice and sunny. A little bit of wind keeping you kind of cool. Beautiful day. It's just glorious. Good, team. So I have read, fun fact, I have read 3 books in under 3 weeks to start out the new year. Good, team. Not on purpose, I get wrapped up in these books and then I just keep going, you know? Good, team, let's go with a couple more here. Beautiful. Perfect, go ahead and take the feet nice and wide as we come into a lateral lunge stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and bend just the right knee, get a little stretch in this left groin. Good. And then switch and bend just the left. I'll continue the story in a bit when I don't have to cue so much. Good, team, go ahead and switch. Good, switch. Switch it back to the right. Good, and back to the left. Good, team. Now go ahead and come back to center right here, both legs straight, and pivot on those feet. Pivot towards that left foot forward and pivot on the back right foot right here, and then bend just the left knee right here. Good, get this right hip flexor tucked up underneath you, pull the left hip crease back. You can bend that back knee a bit to get it nice and underneath you. Should feel a stretch in the front of this right hip flexor. Good, few breaths here. Beautiful, team. Good, and adjust your feet however you need to. I'm realizing that my stance is a little bit wide for me. I feel like it's a little out of my control, you know? Good. Go ahead and come back to center right here. Pivot towards the back, towards the right. Go ahead and bend that right knee. That left hip flexor tucked up underneath you. Pull the right hip crease back. Beautiful team, nice strong legs. You feel a nice stretch in the front of that left hip flexor this time. Good. Beautiful. Good, go ahead and straighten out. Come back to center right here, both feet pointing forward, and hinge at the hips, wide leg forward fold. Get a nice stretch in these hamstrings. Beautiful team, let everything go heavy for a beat here. Good, don't worry about touching the ground. It's okay if we need to come up onto some blocks. Maybe we can touch the ground, maybe we can palm the ground. Good, by the end of this workout, you'll be able to stretch further than what you're doing right now. Good team, go ahead and roll it on up and heel toe, do-si-do those feet back together. I'm trying not to pull on my towel, but you guys can do that much prettier than I just did. And bring the feet about hip width apart right here. Now from here, go ahead and hinge at the hips. Place the hands just above the knees right here as we come into a cat-cow stretch. So go ahead and arch the back, good. Gaze goes forward. Good, and then curve through your spine. Good, belly button to spine hill here. Wiggle it out, find any tight spots. Good team, big arch. And curve, beautiful arch. And curve, really warming up that spine. Good, last one here, big arch. And curve. Perfect, go ahead and come to a neutral spine right here. Leave the right hand where it is, take the left hand, open it up, big twist right here. Good, then bring it down, left hand comes to the top of the left knee, and go ahead and open up the right one. Good, we're gonna alternate sides right here. Good, and switch. Left arm up, switch, right arm up. Good team. Twist a little further each time, go ahead and switch. Left arm goes up, open it up. Good, switch. Right arm up. We'll go one more each side. Good, switch. Beautiful. And switch. Good team, go ahead and come back to center right here. Straighten out those legs and roll it up. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team, so coming into our first circuit, we're gonna go ahead and start with some front kicks with a toe tap. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kick the left foot forward, tap that left toe, kick the right foot forward, tap that right toe. If you're not kicking high enough to even get close to that toe, maybe we're kicking nice and low right here. That's all right, team, just do the best you can, modify however you need. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good, get that heart rate up though. Beautiful team. Good, remember to go at your own pace here. Same drill as the warm-up, I'm just your guide. Beautiful. Good. Get your cheerleader on. Beautiful team. Good. So as I was saying, I have read 3 books, not on purpose. I'm just kind of whipping through them because I'm just enjoying whatever book I happen to be reading. And now I'm on book number 4. And I'm just really figuring out how much I really love audiobooks. Perfect team, go ahead and take the feet nice and wide. We're gonna come to some double pulse sumo squats. So go ahead and take the feet nice and wide, wider than a typical squat stance, and toes pointed slightly outwards. You're gonna come all the way down, come about halfway up, come back down and up. Little pulse and up. All right team, 30 seconds on the clock, let's work. Good. Waking up those legs a bit here. Beautiful team. Good. So I've read The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan, which loved the tone up. I read The Unhoneymooners, which is like a classic rom-com apparently. That one I would say made me laugh the most. And then I read The Hating Game, which has been made into a movie. I'm very biased. I usually think books are better than movies. Perfect team, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come to some modified skaters. So if you've ever done ice skaters before or seen ice skaters before, where people are really launching as far as they can and sticking the landing, we're not gonna launch as far as we can, all right team? We're just gonna take a big step, tap the ground, big step, tap the ground, all right team? If you can't tap the ground, just give that intention, just kind of reach. All right team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock, let's work. Stay low here, good. Beautiful team. So instead of a jump, it's more of a big step. Beautiful. But stay low. Those legs should still be working. They're firing. Good team. So anyways, The Hating Game has been turned into a movie. I do think the book is better than the movie, but I'm very biased. And now I'm reading Little Beach Street Bakery. Perfect team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come towards the back of your mat or towel. We're gonna come to some walking lunges to a jog back. So I'm gonna go ahead and walking lunge forward to the front of your mat or towel and trying not to lose my balance like I just did. And then backwards, jog it back. All right, team? When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Which the Little Beach Street Bakery is actually also by Miss Jenny Colgan, as I've discovered that I really like her writing style. So I was like, I actually bought like 2 more of her books. Good team. Good. And the Little Beach Street Bakery was like one of her top sellers. So I was like, oh, let's read that. And that's what I'm currently reading. I'm almost done with that one too. Good team. But I have replaced my Netflix habit with reading, which honestly feels really good. Perfect team, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and take that circuit from the top. So we'll come right back into those front kicks with the optional toe tap. When you're ready to, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Which I feel like I have watched like basically majority of the good shows, or ones that would, I should say, good to me, ones that would interest me on Netflix and HBO Max and blah, blah, blah. That's like how last year and COVID and all that stuff just went. And so I could keep going down that spiral, but I feel like there's a whole lot of good books that I've never read before or never even heard of before. So I'm just really having a good time with it. Perfect team, shake it off. Go ahead and take those feet nice and wide as we come to those double pulse sumo squats. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Drop it down, a little pulse, and up. Good team, nice strong legs here. Good. Beautiful. So I'm on like a rom-com kick right now. I'm reading lots of romantic comedies. But my usual is more like adventurous. I like sci-fi typically. So I'm kind of like, at this point, I'm kind of craving a more adventure book. Even though I just got like a whole collection of rom-coms to read. Good team, but I am gonna go ahead and switch into adventure books when I finish Little Beach Street Bakery, which is also an awesome book so far. Perfect team, shake it up. We're gonna go ahead and come right back into those modified skaters with an optional ground tap. Just give it that attention. All right team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work, stay low. Good. Good team. Big step. Good. I don't know about you guys, but my legs are working. I'm feeling this burn, a little slow burn going on. Beautiful team. Good, it makes me feel like I'm curtsying when I do these. And plie, yes. Good team, beautiful. Good. Yeah, I like this tall grass, it's so entertaining. It's much more entertaining than the shorter grass. Perfect team, shake it off, go ahead and come towards the back of that mat or towel. We got walking lunges to a jog back. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good, good. Also, if you are not much of a jogger, it's okay to just walk it back, all right, team? Good. You can totally get here and then just back pedal it on back. Good, good. And don't worry about getting as low in your lunges as I tend to. It's okay if we have, especially if we have sensitive knees, we wanna lunge up nice and high, right here, totally fine. Good team, good, good. Do what's best for your body. Beautiful team, shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, we're gonna go ahead and start with a squat to lateral leg raise. So you go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. You're gonna squat down, come up, lateral leg raise, lift it straight out to the side, engage this outer hip, squat back down, opposite side goes. All right, team, we got 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Beautiful team. Take your time here. It can throw you off a little bit without thinking about, you're like, oh, I actually have to balance on one foot when I'm doing this. So it can throw you off a little bit if you're moving with a little too much speed. So take your time, focus on that contraction. Beautiful. Good, making those legs work. Good team, good. Good. There's so many pretty birds out today too. Good, it makes me wanna go kite flying. Perfect team, shake it off. We're gonna come to an alternating high knee crunch to a front kick crunch. So, unlike in the warm up when I was like, stay nice and straight, this time we're actually going to curve in the spine right here, engage that core as you bring your knee up and the arms come down. High knee, front kick, opposite side, high knee, front kick. All right, team, 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. When you're ready, let's work. Beautiful, good. I shouldn't say when you're ready. It's more like, ready or not, we're doing this. Good team. But you guys could always hit pause whenever you need to. Good, beautiful. Engage that core, use that to bring that leg up. And same with the other one. Don't worry about kicking super high. Good. Beautiful team. Just give it your effort. Good. Meet your appropriate edge for today. Perfect team. Shake it off. We're gonna come to some sumo squat oblique crunches. So we'll go ahead and take the feet nice and wide in that sumo squat stance. Toes point slightly outwards. Hands up behind the head right here. This time we're gonna sumo squat down. I'm gonna bring my left elbow towards my left knee. Back up, squat back down. Right elbow goes towards the right knee. Stand it back up, right team. 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good, squeezing into that oblique. Good, team, crunching into that side while working those legs, keeping those arms up. Oh yeah, firing up. Beautiful, team. Good. Nice strong legs. Beautiful. Good, team. Good. This was like when I first started working out, this was one of my favorite exercises. Good. I remember doing this when I was a beginner. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and bring those feet to about hip width apart right here. Slight bend the knees, step towards the front of your mat or towel, by the way. So slight bend in the knees right here. We're gonna hinge at the hips, keep this back nice and straight. Hinge at the hips, deadlift. Stand it back up, reverse lunge. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this right foot, step it back, reverse lunge. Hinge at the hips, deadlift. Left foot goes, reverse lunge. All right, team, 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Beautiful. Good. Remember to keep that back nice and straight. If you need to, one way to make sure that you are keeping that back nice and straight is to bring the hands up behind the head right here. And that's a nice reminder to bring those shoulder blades back. Good, team. If that's helpful. Beautiful, team. And again, don't worry about getting super low in that lunge, especially if you have sensitive knees. Good. Good, team. Nice strong legs. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Good. I'm having fun because it's such a nice day. Perfect, team. Shake it out. We're gonna go ahead and take it from the top. So we'll come right back into that squat to lateral leg raise. Go ahead and bring those feet into your natural squat stance. Squat and then out to the side. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Bring it down, straight out to the side. Good. That single leg balance is working. Good. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is a lot of leg work. I'm feeling it. Beautiful, team. Good. Sit it down in that squat. Deeper than you did in the warm-up. Good, hit that squat nice and hard. Beautiful, team. Beautiful. Good, my legs aren't sore at all, it's just my arms, so I'm okay with this. Perfect, team. Shake it off, we'll come right back into that high knee crunch to front kick crunch. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Bring it up, kick it forward. Good. Beautiful. Make sure those arms are coming up and down with this motion. Good. Upper body's working too. Beautiful, team. Engage that core. Good. Pace yourself. Good. We got about 10 seconds left. Beautiful, team. Good. And like it's, you know, it's still winter time. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come. Take the feet nice and wide, toes pointed slightly outwards here. Similar squat position, hands up behind the head. We'll come into that squat with an oblique crunch. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Beautiful. Despite the fact that it doesn't really get cold in Hawaii like that, there's no flowers on the trees. So it's still winter looking, you know. The usual pops of orange and stuff are not here, but it's still pretty. It's like, because we don't have such an extreme winter, it's still very green. Beautiful, team. Good. Beautiful, that's true. There was some major storms that passed through here. Good, team. So that's part of why this grass is so long. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and step towards the front of your mat or towels. We come right back into that deadlift to reverse lunge. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Hinging at the hips. Stand it up. Lunge it back. Good. Good. Use your booty and hamstrings to stand this back up in your deadlift. Beautiful, team. And only go as far down as you can. Keep that back straight. So if you feel like you're not coming here and then you start to curve, just stand up from there, team, all right? You will develop the core strength necessary to keep that back straight for longer and longer distances the more you practice. Good, team. Good. Not beginners, don't worry, just stick with it. Good. Beautiful. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, let's go ahead and take the feet nice and wide right here as we come into a side body stretch. So go ahead and bump both hips over towards the right. Take this right arm up and overhead. Get a nice stretch in the right side body. Good, deep breaths here. Taking that heart rate back down. Beautiful, team. Good. The clouds are like wispy today. Good. They almost look like, you know, like crop fields where it's like rows of crops. It's kind of what it looks like. It's like little rows of clouds. Perfect, team. Back to center right here. Go ahead and bump both hips over towards the left. Get the left arm up and overhead. Get a nice stretch in the left side body. Good. Remember to stay nice and open right here. So try not to collapse forward, but spiral open towards the sky, ceiling, whatever's above you. Good. Taking that heart rate back down. Good. That side body stretch feels so awesome. Good team, go ahead and come back to center right here and go ahead and hinge at the hips into this nice wide-legged forward fold. Maybe we can come onto a yoga block, maybe we can touch the ground. Good team, maybe we can walk the hands in alignment with the feet. Maybe you're really flexible and you can bring the head all the way down to the ground, more power to you. I cannot demonstrate that one, but if you're doing that at home, kudos. It's definitely a goal of mine to become more mobile. So hopefully by the end of the year, I can do that too. Just give me a minute. Good team, practice makes perfect. When you're ready, go ahead and bring that right hand towards center right here. Like I said, you can also come up onto a block. We're going to bring that right hand towards center. Take the left arm, open it up, big twist right here. Good. Get a nice spinal twist going. Beautiful team. Don't worry, we're not going to be here long. Good, go ahead and bring that left hand down, let it replace the right, and take the right hand up, big twist. Good team, wringing out that spine. Good. Good, go ahead and come back to center right here and take your time rolling it all the way up. Good team, this time we're gonna go ahead and pivot to the left, so go ahead and point those left toes forward and press into the outer edge of that right foot, so your right foot is pointed towards the front right corner of the mat. Go ahead and give it a nice bend in that left knee and open up the arms right here into warrior two. Good, nice strong warrior pose. I always love to end workouts with the warrior sequence. It's like a reminder, like you did this workout, you are strong. Good team. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and flip that front hand over, reach it forward, up and back, come into reverse warrior right here. Again, make sure you're spiraling nice and open towards the sky ceiling. Don't collapse forward, but stay nice and open right here. Good. Beautiful team. Keep that nice bend in that front knee. Good. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and straighten out through that front leg and cartwheel it forward right here. Bump the hips to the back and then reach that left hand forward as far as you can. Far, far, far. Reach, 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 and then meet your breaking point. Bring those fingertips down towards the ground. Open up the right one towards the sky. Good, triangle pose. So option here to look down at the ground for more stability, or if your balance will allow it, you can look up at your right hand. Beautiful. Feel a nice stretch in that hamstring. Got a little stretch going in your back, in the side body. Full body experience on this one. Good team, go ahead and come back to center right here, bend that front knee, and then this time we're gonna pivot towards the opposite side. So go ahead and pivot towards the back of your mat or towel right here, pressing into the outer edge of that left foot, your right foot's pointed forward right here. Go ahead and bend that right knee, open it up into warrior two. Good team. Bringing that heart rate all the way back down. Good. Slowly approaching your resting heart rate. Good. And when you're ready, team, go ahead and flip that front hand over, reach it forward, up and back. Wow, I messed up those words twice. But go ahead and do it 2 times, 2 for 2. Good team. Good, stay nice and open. I love reverse warrior. This is another one of my favorite poses. Good. Beautiful. Good, keep that nice bend in the front knee. And when you're ready, team, go ahead and straighten out through that front leg, bump the hips to the back, and then reach forward as far as you can. Reach, 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 meet your breaking point, and then curve. Bring those right fingertips down towards the ground. Open up the left one towards the sky. Again, reminder, you can stare at the ground for more stability, or if your balance will allow it, or in time, you can work on looking up. In my case, the sun's in my eyes, so I might go with the middle ground here. Good team. Good. Nice strong bodies. Good team, and then when you're ready, go ahead and cartwheel it back down, bend that front knee, and then turn those toes inwards. Now from here, we're gonna go bring the heels in, bring the toes in, bring the heels in, bring the toes in, all the way back to center right here, team. I'm gonna go ahead and face forward right here, hands up behind the head, interlace the fingers behind the head right here, and then push those elbows back. Open up the chest, good. Good, let the sun in. Good. Deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, team, on an inhale, go ahead and release the fingertips and then bring them up overhead. Make a big clap, make a round of applause because you deserve it. Giant namaste, and then go ahead and bring both palms down to the third eye. If you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like button and subscribe because I have new workouts every single week and a new recipe every single month. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Excellent work today, team. I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.